Hold on, that might be there, my friend. Yeah, hello? Yeah, it's the Met. Is this the police? Yeah, cool, well, come on in, you're in. Right, sweet bud. Yeah, man, I just arrived. I'm a bit shy, it's just 10 minutes late. Right. Yeah, I just need to finish some stuff. Yeah, go on, cheers.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, just tell me what happened. I've read the report. It looks like quite a lot is going on.
Yeah, man, it's been good. So,
Sorry, do you mind if I just leave the door open just in case?
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
So yeah, are we going to record this? Because it's meant to be an actual evidence thing, the actual best evidence for achieving best evidence.
Yeah, I've got my camera on, so it's recording now.
Yeah. I've got got a statement prepared. There's a lot of stuff to do with it, and I've been struggling along with it. Yeah, let me do that. And what's been happening is I was sexually assaulted numerous times when I've been in hospital, prison, and things like that, and it seems to be quite institutional in London. I'm trying desperately to get away from it, but since I got put on a positive NRM, it's kind of improved a little bit. It happened numerous times over the years. Sorry, I'm getting a bit flustered.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, let me see. I've prepared the statement I've got because it's quite vast the shit I was going through, you know what I mean? So I just thought I'd like to kind of, I'm trying better at it.
Yeah, no worries.
So, yeah. As a pre-statement, the statement documents a decade of systemic persecution, institutional abuse and sexual exploitation of staff that were subject to a fraudulent criminal charge in 2015. There was a charge of culpable homicide, later reduced as a flying drug offence and was entirely fraudulent. By the time I saw the evidence for that case, I realised it was entirely fraudulent leading, and the defence kind of ramped up. It seemed like the whole city had turned against me, Inverness, Scotland, given it the entire city seemed to be somewhat involved in the case being set up. And it went from the level of the police, the court, the paramedics, and everything between them. Yeah, I was severely dragged early on, and I ended up pleading guilty to that, although I immediately disputed that plea last week for the persecution exam in 2021. I don't want to discredit this interview. The claims are more enormous than that in scope, and given that it's already quite enormous one being reported, I'm unsure how to proceed with the next part, and I just want to give you context with all that one Julie report, and it'd be nice to have it on the record. On the 25th it wasn't like random misfortune, it was a coordinated campaign of persecution, went through the NHS, went through the banks, the police, criminal courts. I've been raped multiple times, I've been drugged consistently for 5 years. I've been unlawfully detained by the same hospital that raped and sexually abused me.
What was that?
That was Newcastle Hospital. I was in Inverness. And then 2022, I was waking up with like semen in my throat. Well, at the time, I was on a lot of drugs against my will. Like I couldn't really explain how it was happening. But I would have there was a strong aroma of like semen in the air, and semen in the air, my nose, and I just presumed it was some kind of virus.
Yeah.
And I put in hundreds of complaint forms and documenting this in the hospital entirely failed. The hospital entirely failed. Didn't look into them.
Yeah. Yeah. And sorry, mate. What year was this?
This was in 2022.
22.
Yeah,
yeah.
2022. And that culminated in me being given the verdict of an unlawful detention against them, and I was immediately released. But they never ever paid me something called just satisfaction, which gives them like a financial incentive. That's what I could work out the best of my ability. Just things really ramped up from there. When I got the unlawful detention from them in a court of law, they were automatically expected to pay me an amount of money that's insignificant, 10,000 or something from compensation, and they've delayed continuously for 5 years. They refused to use it. So
this all went through a court process.
Yeah, a tribunal within the hospital.
Okay.
A tribunal process.
Yeah.
And then I was unlawfully detained, so there was a financial incentive, sexual abuse was constant.
Yeah.
I do believe I'm currently being drugged against my will. I'm not prescribed any medications at all, and I'm not sure how I'm being drugged, but I feel like I'm on antipsychotics at all times.
Yeah.
There's a stammering in my brain every time I try and do something important.
Yeah.
And my heart races extremely slowly and heavily.
Yeah.
Unexplainable.
So currently you're on antipsychotic medication.
No, I'm not on antipsychotic.
You're not. So this was back in 2022 as well?
This has been constant.
Constant. Alright, cool. So you're not taking any medication?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Yes, some of the symptoms I'm getting is tachycardia, which is a rapid heart rate, and complete inability to think or strategize anything, and I'm drowsy, sedated, and there's an optical crisis where my eyes are rolling and walking after champions from other sources and psychologists as well, and muscle rigidity and tremors and stuff. Yeah,
So you've been to hospital for any of that? Yeah, checked out?
Nah. I went, the last time I was in London, I went to Tower Hamlets Hospital, the Royal Infirmary one.
Yeah.
And I went through all the things I was going through with the entirely unhelpful.
Yeah.
And I tried to get my blood taken to try and get a test, but they refused as well. They gave me like a bog standard 5.5 test, and I explained to them these things are not going to show up.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm also a victim of modern slavery on NRM conclusive grounds. There was a positive determination under Modern Slavery Act of 2015. So yeah.
Yeah, can you elaborate on that bit?
Yeah. When I was in, well, the whole story is difficult to recount. In 2014 or 2015, some of the people that I owed money to for a drug debt had extorted me and placed myself on a house under within a brothel kind of thing. And that intimidation continued right through until more recently. But when I was back, I got away from these people for a long years. But when I was back in Inverness by force, which hopefully I'll get into later, throughout this, eventually I was forced to get back into male prostitution against my will, or a male sex act by force. I've probably missed a lot of the trees there, but like I said, I feel it's difficult to think about it.
And this is the first time you're reporting that?
No, I'm already, I've reported buildings so far, apart from the 4,000 beds themselves. So yeah, because of what I'm going to tell you, the duty cannot be transferred back to the Police of Scotland, NHS of Scotland, or any other Scottish government body, because I'm raising serious sexual offences and serious corruption involving all places and institutions that was within, and also land as hospital. I mean, these are the very institutions that are accusing complicity in my police and persecution. So I was looking into the laws and stuff, and it says that under the Police Reform Act 2022, the allegations of sexual offences and corruption by police constitute a mandatory police conduct. And I don't think it's right that it's pushed back to the same police that it was.
Yeah, I mean that the IOPT is completely separate police force, so they understand they work for the police, but they're a separate organisation, obviously keep it unbiased and make sure complaints get dealt with correctly.
Yeah, I'm physically in London, under Section 30 of the Police Act 1996, obviously with field restrictions. Yeah, so I'm invoking my rights under Article 4 of the Convention of Human Rights, Prohibition of Slavery and Forced Labour, and Article 3, Prohibition of Torture, and any treatment that's been kept back to Scotland. I really don't want to deal with it at all.
So you want to go back to Scotland?
Absolutely not.
You don't.
Alright,
cool. So you moved here to get away from Scotland? The brothels,
So yeah, I'm experiencing daily antipsychotic symptoms, and I'm not on them, including like opioid crisis, which is the highest force of moving upwards and downwards, a complete inability to think, and really make rational decisions and stuff. I get like the rapid heart rate as well. So yeah, just what I reported this to Brixton Police Station on the 17th of July, and they told me to call my which is why
the slavery bit.
No, the slavery bit has already been reported. This is the sexual abuse
But the slavery bit is linked to the sexual abuse because they was using you for male prostitution.
Well, what had actually happened was there was only one incident of that linked to the exploitation, and that was when I started under the possible abuse.
Yeah.
There was multiple events, but that was one of them. Right, good job.
Let me just triple check that.
Yeah, man. I don't suppose you guys have an email I can forward the statement to you, so I can just give you an email.
Do
you have a way I can email you the statement now, rather than you read it through? I'll let Dave can send it over later.
I've got that it was reported he's been raped in Ukraine hospital.
Yeah.
In sexual assault and HMP violence.
Yeah.
Forced upon sex act by Alex McKay.
Yeah, that's the stuff member as well.
Yeah, for prostitution ring.
Yeah, that's
rape in a hotel in Waterloo.
Yeah, no harm.
Yeah, got that as well, and that you've been drugged at your address daily. That's been reported as well.
Yeah. But at least that's what it seems like it's happening. I'm having all the symptoms there on antipsychotics, very extreme.
So, out of everything that's been reported, what hasn't been reported?
The stuff that I've mentioned to you at the start, you only scan through it, like, I'm talking about the persecution as well, the sexual abuse stuff.
Just whatever hasn't been reported, so I can chuck a report on. Because obviously the reports that have been put on already, because we're responsible, because we come, take the initial account, get statements, and then we pass it on to the detective. So obviously the stuff that has been reported already, I'm not able to provide any updates on that because, I'm not sure. And if that's been reported already, let's just make sure that we get everything reported so everything can be investigated. So in terms of what hasn't been reported, what hasn't been reported?
Yeah, well, the financial persecution and banking fraud wasn't reported. So,
and was that with the court?
That was after my court case, after I had figured out the case evidence and disputed it, and the entire city seemed to turn against me, all of the services, so to speak, and that progressed to even Barclays Bank and the Royal Bank of Scotland and the Bank of Scotland, started making fraud in accounts, giving me fake counterfeit money, etc. And I documented all of it on my social medias and my Snapchats, but lots of them would believe when I do the team against my will.
But in terms of this, you were getting counterfeit money from the Lloyds Bank and Barclays?
No, from Barclays, Bank of Scotland, and Royal Bank of Scotland.
You were getting counterfeit money?
It appeared to me that they were counterfeit notes. They were extremely low quality. I even got like one of those Optimus ones, one corner of it, and it was baffling.
And you got that when you were making withdrawals at the bank?
Yeah.
So was it at a counter desk or was it at
in the branch?
In the branch, yes.
I'll go through the thing. Like, I was in there every single day trying to figure out what was going on with the account. Because at first, the card that I've had for most of my life, the card was working flawlessly, obviously it's a bank card, and until I missed it, then I had to order a new bank card, and that's where the problems began. Because the new bank card didn't arrive with the PIN number, and the PIN number would not work on the first one, so there was another one, and eventually the card hit. So I ordered the second bank card from Barclays, and I purposely recorded myself opening the PIN number, on the card again, passing the either, and that happened with the bank still as well. And when I was going in to speak with people at Barclays branch in Inverness, there was lots of strange things that was happening. And eventually, when I did get a card, they told me I could change my address, the branch address, to see if I could get a card that way, and that worked. So I got the card, went to their statement machine, printed out statements, and got statements that didn't add up. The incorrect numbers were wrong, and some of them were black and white. And eventually, a staff member came over and knocked them on the floor. And by the time I picked them back up again, the bank statements appeared back correctly, and I've not really got an explanation for how that happened. In other situations, Barclays Bank put somewhat of a fire alarm when I was in there for a live stream, and if there wasn't anything that they could really do, because it was clear that I couldn't say they were frauding the account, because I don't have evidence of that, obstruction kind of thing, or interference. So the fire alarm went off, or the bank alarm went off, and I just kind of made a Snapchat alarm off the staff, didn't acknowledge it, didn't explain. I don't want to get into fantasy land here, but it seemed to me like the idea was, this is based on bizarre, given what I was going through both services, it seemed like they wanted me to somehow leave the bank after the alarm had gone off and make it appear as though I somehow robbed it or something. Because it was so abnormal that the alarm went off and they would get back. And so eventually, Barclays had said to me, you don't need to switch your account if you want to. And then I said, right, okay. I said, I need to switch my account. And I switched the account from Barclays to the Bank of Scotland on about the 11th of December. They took me upstairs to a manager's room, opened the account, that was all fine. And again, the card never ever arrived. I had to withdraw from the some form of profit model scheme to have something which could use about modern ones. But the Scottish ones that they were giving me just higher price. Eventually they said to me, take your card in here and open it up and put it in internally.
Yeah.
And that's precisely what I've done. And as the same as before, I lifted the PIN number off, put the card in, put the card in the machine and the card up immediately. And so the manager went in behind the ATM machine and came back out with two cards and said, you can have one of these. So I picked one of the cards and that was it. So by the time of the 24th of December, we said to you to check out, you can have £100 a day with your ID, or you can cancel it and get all of it. And it was Christmas break, we were 4 or 5 days in the New Year, I couldn't survive on £100, I had gas and things, and food. So I had to close the account with the Bank of Scotland, and they withdrew the £750, and I've not had I don't believe I've actually had a bank account in the UK ever since, other than Revolut. I tried every branch in Inverness High Street and in Aberdeen and even in Edinburgh, and every time I tried making an application, it tells me that I've been rejected. So I'm not even entitled to get a UK bank account. So you can imagine how it was. Yeah. So yeah, just some other things. I have all this information and videos on my Snapchat. And I have a few currently remaining. There's been lots of deletions over the years, but I'm sure we get vindication from it.
Yeah.
I documented all the interactions during the period, and in every recording, I was entirely calm, but I was immensely drunk. So from the periods of August 2021, on my Snapchat evidence alone, I was severely drunk on some form of stimulant or something.
Do you have a video of that?
Yeah.
Can I see a video?
Yeah, which point you want to do?
When you were drunk.
Yeah, there's lots of videos on lots of drugs. It's very hard to see without watching all of them going through.
Yeah. I'm guessing from what you told me, you're completely clean now.
Yeah, I've been clean and sober for almost half a decade, and I've been off of this drugs for about a decade. Yeah. Okay, this is March. Like just a random video?
Yes, any video.
Just to get you can see different sets in the cartoons speaking in classes. You see very I was distraught with stuff that was going on, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, excuse the language. So
And this you being drugged has been reported already, yeah?
yeah, I reported to the hospitals and stuff, and they didn't ever do anything about it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've tried every avenue other than reporting it.
Yeah.
I know it's a long time after the fact, but we continue.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So in terms of things that weren't reported, the only thing was counterfeit money and bank problems.
Yeah. So yeah, what was that you were saying?
So in terms of the only thing that wasn't reported, all the other things were reported.
Yeah, you said something about the counterfeit money?
Yeah, so that's the only thing that wasn't reported, the counterfeit money and the issues at the bank.
Yeah, well, I complained to Barclays Bank in writing and by mail.
But in terms of like reporting it or taking it to the court or police or nothing like that, just for the bank.
Yeah, I never ever had access to a lawyer, and believe me, I've tried. Only way that phone call to me was fine, just no help. There was no legal option. Like I said, I complained manually, I complained to managers. station, received the device and began to delete the evidence from the drive and while they were listening past it, I was sending it over to yeah, so the assault, while I was detained and was under arrest on the 23rd, or the 24th, sorry, I was booked at the Brownhill police station at precisely 9:27 a.m. They demanded to take a photograph of me, and it continuously showed that I was not within the screen of the photograph, and I had moved myself in it. I think that's relevant. The scenes in it. Yeah, so when I subject access requested some of the records from the police of Scotland, some of the photographs are quite clearly not of me. This came from the official system database. They're very, very similar, but they're apparently not me in these two. I've got photographs of them there. See?
No, it's alright.
They threw me on the floor after they put me in the cell with the casket behind my back. They demanded that I strip down for a search, but I refused. They threw me on the floor, punched me around my head, my body, and held my hands behind my back with the cuffs. I felt an immense arterial pain right down here, and with my hands behind my back. I recognised there as being some kind of artery pain from former drug misuse and injecting an artery by mistake. I'm feeling immense pain. That's how I kind of associate with that. And that lasted for a whole 3 to 5 minutes after the beating and catching after death with effort and plus the head and body. When the handcuffed me and left the cell, all 4 of them, my arm was swollen. It was about 8 times the size from like here to here, 16 times the size. There was a incision on the arm, a straight incision here. It looked like a scar. I don't know how that would be possible either. It looked like a very straight scar. They came back moments later, and I don't know, it's hard to talk about now. I'm not sure how I thought they would go with me. They came back moments after that, and they brutally beat me with one of the sticks. They had a stick thing. Yeah, and when I was, and I don't know if it was officially confirmed. When I was on the floor and my trousers came down and it appeared that I had been used and what or a stick or an object. And that to the weekend of the 22nd of January.
This year,
yeah, this banking stuff was happening right after the court case in December of 2021 for the homicide and misuse of drugs act. And that continued onwards until sometime in early 2022. So during the weekend of the 22nd of January 2022, right after I acquired the no jail time for the big case that the system somehow set up upon me, and I disputed the deal of settling my affairs to give me more time to arrange my affairs. It became clear the agenda was to then ban me from another service, which was called chemists, and I was actually a recovering drug addict. And so it appeared clear that there was an agenda to somehow ban me from all chemists and doctor practices, etc., which is another level of people that got involved. And again, it's due to financial incentive because the case was highly dirty. I have a lot of it would be easy